the command phase, and we need to be sure that during the last game turn, you need to skip this one and the game ends, as we will see later. But first, it's going to be performing this phase, command phase, the US, and later the Japanese. So first, what we have to do is that we have a free attempt, like in the movement phase with one additional die roll modifier. That means that if this is the situation, previously, we saw that during the first movement phase and the second movement phase, this one, the organized retreat marker, has a +1, and this one has no modifier. So during the common phase, you have a new attempt, free attempt, where you have a +1, additional +1. So in this case, this organized retreat marker has a +1, and this one will have a +2. It's the same. You roll with a 5 or 6, you have success. So that's important to do that first, and then you have to roll for common points. You roll a blue die, and the result will indicate in this table, it's a 4. We have 4 common points. How do you can spend common points? You can do reinforcements. 1 common point per unit to record maximum 1 step. For example, this one that is showing 3 steps, I can spend 1 of the common points that I just got for recovering 1 step. I can do 1 deployment, that when you have units in the US reserve, you can send them directly to the landing area. So you spend 1 point, you roll a die, 5. A 5 it's occupied, so you need to re-roll a 2, and you place it where it in the right landing beach. In this case, it's red number 1. That's it. You see the dice here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If all of them are empty, you cannot deploy new units. So you can spend 1 command point to draw 1 common marker from the back. You spend 1 point, you draw 1 command marker. In this case, it's an error marker, and it's perfect because this one is mandatory to place here. If all of them, if you had previously other markers, you have a maximum of 3 slots there, spaces where to place them. When you have this situation, you draw a error intelligence marker. You need to get rid of 1 of these and place the error marker. The error marker, you have another action, and we will see later how to get rid of those. But you can also, for the common marker, you can use 2 common points to draw 2 sheets randomly, keep 1 and return the other. Imagine that instead of these, you draw 2. So you can decide. So you will be avoiding to getting 1 of these. You can take this, remove, send back to the back the other one, and you choose the right one, the one you want to keep. In this case, if everything is full, you will have to remove 1 to leave the other, or if you don't want to remove anyone, you just return to the pool the ones you need. So it's important to know that if you had in the comment section already 3 error intelligence markers, you cannot place anything new there. You need to get rid of any of those before. How do you do that? It's you can remove 1 intelligent error marker with a cost of 2 common points to return error intelligence marker from the common area to the reserve, only once per turn. So only once per turn, you can spend 2 common points and take 1 of these, return it to the blue bag. The last action you can do, it says you can spend 1 common point for automatic removal of organized or disorganized marker. So for each point, you can get rid of 1 of these and send it back to the pool. So that's all. Then start for the Japanese units side for doing the command. It's very easy. For roll a die for each 1-step Japanese unit. So let's say in this case we don't have any, but let's say that this one it's showing 1 step. So you need to roll a red die and apply results. In this case, with a value of 1, the unit will perform in a Banzai, as we explained before. So we have a restriction for the Banzai that only during the turns 8 to 9, or victory points, the US has more victory points, more than 10 victory points. Otherwise, it has no effect. 2 to 4, no effect, and 5 to 6 Japanese unit plus 1 step. So here roll a 6. There's no modifiers for this, it's just a plain roll. And this unit, it's taking 1 step, so now it's 2 steps.